in overnight, so as to provide a bit of a hospitality until they could get around as well. Then they would leave and get their own home.
The people that lived upstream didn't have that. Now Pepperman has been the mayor of Prestwich. That was the grandson. And the old Mrs. Pepperman was a Lansborough of my mother. So she went to tell, they all call themselves by the first name. She said that she can let us have a room.
My mother had a woman, what you call a landslide, came from the same town. You know, like, Mrs. Goldstone lived up that street, not far from that street. I was fortunate, my mother made 3 of us 4 weddings. Her house was out of beauty, and she made the wedding. We were poor. We were poor, we made the wedding. So she went home with 2 brothers. My mother was fair, and her 2 brothers were tall and blonde, and they looked like Germans. When they came to the quarter home, they wanted to sell them down, because they thought that her 2 brothers were slaves. And she was up in Yeovil, they thought, no, so they would allow it. But it so happened, there was a Jewish solicitor at the port, and his name was Mr. Wolf. And I don't know, we Jews can't help each other when we can. So what he did, he spoke for her. And they decided that if you get married with your mum, you should stay, otherwise you've got to go back where you came from. And you'll be driven. I've got to go back, but they can't say that. But what did Mr. Wolf do? He took his friends and set them all around the country, went to the door. And Mr. Wolf eventually was a very good friend of mine. You probably couldn't face it. Not as far as my sister decided. 2 brothers decided. But they might as well stay here. What was it?
16. English island.
From Wolves, they would return their slaves to Manchester.
Hello.
Where have you come from?
I'm from India.
India?
Yeah.
Where in India?
So I'm from New Delhi.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. So I recently moved here for a job. I moved to Leamington Spa.
Fine. Good. Well, basically, everything is explained. And if you want to know more about anything, all you have to do is you can listen, you see.
Okay.
If you have any questions, please ask, and if I can answer them, I shall.
Sure.
And if I can't answer them, this it repeats all the time, so
yeah,
it lasts a few minutes. You'll see it'll suddenly say it'll finish, and so if you want to wait till it starts, it's up to you.
Sure. Thank you.
They wanted to give me the nationality back from your country. I'm British. I'm not blooming German. I've been British for donkey years.
In the centre of part of Cheetham Hill Road, where Cheetham Hill Road was. I think the charity work because we are on the farm in Cheetham, we never just go to live and smell.
The way this works is, you see all the names are here, and if you want to know more about a person or to hear them talking, you just put this on.
Okay.
And then press the name and you'll hear them.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Things that you have in here appear on here, and if there's one in particular that you might be interested in, just touch it and it gives you an explanation, etc. And then when you finish with that, you can move on to something else.
Okay.
And it's the same on the other side of this, it's a similar thing. Where did you hear about the museum?
Online. I was googling some museum and stuff, and I can find this museum.
Fine. Well, originally this was was a synagogue, and we used that for quite a few years. But what I'll show you in a minute, we'll go through. It wasn't big enough, and then we got money from the lottery,
Okay.
which enabled us to build all this section here. This is all new. It's been open now about 2 years, and we could make a proper museum then.
Yeah.
The increase in foreign trade has caused many foreigners to reside at Manchester, and the town has now, in every respect, assumed the style and manners of one of the commercial capitals of Europe.
I do hereby, in the pursuance of the powers vested in me, grant unto Nathan Jacob, shopkeeper, being an alien, His Majesty's royal license to reside at Manchester.
I was born in Novidvor, Poland. I was born in Chisinau,
Odessa in Russia.
Vilna, Aleppo, Syria, Izmir, Belgrade,
Constantinople. Kovno. Hamburg.
Kiev.
My grandfather was one of the first of the Sephardim to settle in Manchester.
My father used to import cotton to England from Egypt, because, in Egypt they were all in the cotton business.
We received the letter from Anshe Yeshiva, and the Yeshiva would be responsible for maintenance and upkeep.
We're going on to America, but those that couldn't make it stayed in England.
My mother's brother was over here in Liverpool, and he kept saying, come over, it's much better.
We all tried to get out.
They went away at the time of a very bad pogrom, where my uncle was crippled for life. His 2 children were killed in front of him and his wife.
That was when the Hungarian uprising started. Rose put 2 holes in the rucksack and we put Sylvia in it and we left.
We landed in Calais and we took over an area camp in the Lakeland.
I remember going from the home where we lived and to a horse and cart, going on to the railway station, then we came to Manchester.
The boat then was packed with immigrants. They came from all over. The journey was a bit horrible.
And that was the first time I'd ever been at the sea or on a boat. So, with my heart beating very loudly, I was let in.
I came on the Kindertransport. I cannot remember my father saying goodbye to me. When I received the first letter, it said they went to the docks and they both saw me on the boat. They didn't say goodbye. You probably couldn't face it.
But people like my parents, they are too old to go. Nobody wanted them.
So I keep all the letters. Imagine that, at 16, I couldn't speak a word of English either.
Once, they put me on the plane to Manchester.
Then we were told there's a group going to Manchester. Who want to go to Manchester? I don't mind, where is Manchester? Didn't know where Manchester was.
When I came here, my uncle went to get my suit straight away at Lucy's. I felt unwell. I took the roulette and took taste of water.
And we moved into a hospital in Northumberland Street. At the time, it was not necessarily sensitive to us. Into a now a nice country, a normal country, a civilized country. You must behave yourself.
And I used to walk up and down, and they were all Jewish shops, and I used to read the name, Jacob's Girl. And that was my idea of freedom. You don't have to be afraid. Wonderful feeling.
I like Manchester. This country, in order to be decency to myself, I've become a normal human being.
I tried to learn English as quickly as I could, because I did not want to speak German, so.
Socially, you were considered a refugee. It's a stigma. To some extent, similar to the way they look at asylum applicants today.
They wanted to give me my nationality back, but I said no thank you. I'm British. I'm not doing German. I've been British for donkey years.